I bought their little hair kit set. It was amazing. It was a great deal, so I couldn't pass it up. This is just the heat shield. I always like to put this on first before I blow dry because I do color my hair. So next I'm going to put the Gloss Me, and it has cannabis seed oil in here. It's just a hair serum. This stuff is amazing. It's like a heat shield as well. It just kind of builds like this layer around the hair strand. I really don't like to put it towards the center of my root because my hair is so thin. I don't want to weigh it down with a whole bunch of oils, so I just only put it towards the end of my hair. And then I'm going to put the Marula Oil Hydrating Mist by Launch 2 just to kind of top that, and this stuff smells amazing. Okay, now we're going to go in and blow dry. I'm just going to plug in my blow dryer. Okay, now that we have that, okay, so my hair does dry really fast because it is so thin. I'm just going to do it down the middle today. Now I'm going to show you guys how I achieve the look of this is how short. This is my real hair. This is how short it is. Back. Don't really know if you got to see all that, but how I achieve the look of having long hair without it being noticeable. Wearing extensions. I've been wearing extensions for like almost 10 years now, so I can pretty much do this in my sleep. But I'm going to show you guys, sorry, I need to shave underneath my pets. I'm going to show you guys kind of what I do to achieve that look. So I always part it right up in here. And if you're not a fan of like having a lot of weight on your hair, you can always not wear that many extensions at a time. So this is what I do. Like I said, I've been doing this for years. This works for me. If it doesn't work for you, hey, that's totally fine. This is what I always like tell my clients if they have thin hair. Try this so that way you don't look like you have that like mullet. But I will take, so my hair is kind of parted, like I said. It's parted right in here. So I'm going to take my little side pieces right in here that kind of hang out whenever you put up like a little bun or something. So these are the only pieces I'm leaving out, okay? Everything else is getting tucked in this little chungle. Right back here, because I've noticed when people have shorter hair and they don't tuck that back, you can just see the cutoff right in here of their short hair, and it's just totally noticeable that they're wearing extensions. I'm one of those, like, I don't want people to know I'm wearing extensions. That's just me. So I did self-color a lot of these just so that they could blend as well with my actual hair. I just love a lot of dimension. When it comes to extensions, I always tell my clients not to wash them all the time. That is exactly why people who have extensions who are put in, the hair doesn't really last as long because they're washing it all the time, or they're not taking care of the extensions at home. So with clip-ons, you can take them on, put them off as much as you please. I've already put in my first little set. As you can see, I start at the very bottom where that little chungle was put, and I just keep stacking all the way up. So we're going to move on to the next layer. This has 3 clips, and I'm just going to keep on stacking them. And The good thing about having that little pony there, that kind of guides you to move further up. And it just, for me personally, has worked. Nobody ever knows I'm wearing extensions. It just blends perfectly. So and the line doesn't have to be perfect. So don't like think like, oh my gosh, because my line's not perfect, where I'm parting it, it's wrong. Like, no, there's no right or wrong way to do hair. You know what I mean? Like, whatever works best for you, do it. So now we're almost getting to my line where we have to actually put in the work to make sure everything is blended really well. And I always start with the shorter pieces on the bottom, and then they'll move up. I'll move up to the longer pieces. So I just want to show you guys real quick what it's kind of looking like back here. I don't know if you can really see, but I'm going to take my straightener. It's so cute. Like, I love this straightener, and it gets hot so fast. And I'm just straightening out these pieces. Like I said, I already put the heat protectant, so we're good. It's soft, it looks good, and it's gonna start blending. Amazing. All right. So now, see how the pieces have gotten so much longer? And these are a mixture of the Beauty Works line extensions. It's a European brand. I love them. I feel like their hair is already pre-colored, so you just kind of pick a color that you feel like your hair will match to, or if you want to match your hair to the extensions, that's perfectly fine. But I love them because they have like balayage colors, like true balayage colors that are really, really in right now, so that you don't really have to damage your actual hair. You can get extensions that are already pre-colored and just kind of throw them in to your natural hair. But so I got these from Sally's, and I just kind of self-colored them. Now, and you don't want to be too rough with them, just, you know, be gentle. It's dead hair, so once it's damaged, there's really no going back. And I'm going to put this towards the top of this line. And these have like a silicone kind of waxy base, so they're a lot thinner than the Beauty Works ones. And I always like to put these on the top of where I've made that line, because when I start taking this clip off, it just blends a lot better. And as you can see, because I put that little chungle in the back, you cannot see my real hair. It's just gonna blend in seamlessly and look so freaking good. So now I'm going to, where's that other one? Oh, here's this one. Okay, so here's another one. I actually forgot that I had that one in there, so I'm gonna go in again and kind of move this one to the side, because I just started doing this the other day to make it a little bit more fuller on the sides. Okay, so I'm gonna bring this one a little bit more towards the front of my face, so that way I can take this side that's long as well and put that one more towards this side. There's really not much to extensions. You just kind of put them in where you want and see how it's like closer to the front of my face, so it'll blend in with my actual hair. Now, because I'm doing a middle part, I can bring up my smaller pieces. These are just 2 clips. I can bring them a little bit higher and a little bit closer up. So look at that. I mean, effortless. So effortless. And I'm going to take my last clip, and we're just going to put it right in there. Alrighty. So that is how I pretty much get the look of having long hair but not having long hair. And all I really have to do is just straighten out these pieces right in here to kind of blend in with the extension. And I'm like obsessed. Like I've never, I mean, I loved when I had copper hair. I loved it. But this color, I just feel, I don't know, I feel like so beautiful when I have this, like this color in my hair. I just feel, this is my color. When I get older and I'm like really old and I don't have to, I guess, really care or worry about my hair, I'll probably go back to copper just because I really did love it. It was just so much maintenance because it faded so fast. But to the color I didn't want. Okay. So now that we're pretty much done, this is the finished look. Let me kind of scoot back and show you guys. And then I just kind of brush. Oh gosh, I didn't clip them. I usually tease my hair like in between, so when I don't, I have to make sure the clips are really in there good. I'm just kind of blending all this together. So that way nobody can see the cutoff from my real hair that's up here to the extension. But this is the final look. So I did a quick get ready with me. Oh, and this is the curling iron by Lange. I love it. It gets hot so fast, but I'll just show you guys. You have to be really, really careful because it does get really, really hot. See like how quick that was? Yeah, this is the final look, you guys. So and like I said, that chunk hole is there in the back. You can see it. See, this is my real hair. And there's so much hair that I don't have to bring all of it to the front, but this is how much hair is actually in this. And I believe I got the 230 grams or something like that, which is a lot of hair, but I took some pieces out because I have like a mixture of colors kind of going on. But how beautiful is that? It's gorgeous. I love this hair. I feel so pretty. But anyway, so this is what my makeup looks like, my brows, my hair, and yeah, so that's the final product. If there's anything else that you guys want to see or have any questions about, just comment down below. Please like this video and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. And again, if there's anything that you guys want to see, I will definitely do a video over it. I'm going to start, posting more like vlogs on what I'm doing throughout the day. So hopefully I'll have that up by next week now that I got my camera in. I am going to post like what I think about some of my foundations, do some wear tests, and check in with you guys throughout the day. But like I said, if there's anything else that you guys want to see, just please comment down below and subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys. We will see you soon.